Welcome to first PU online classes. In the last class, we have discussed the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity and linear acceleration and angular acceleration we have discussed in the previous class. Today, here very important, here what is here physical quantity or very important concept. Here this is called as a torque. That is a physical quantity is called as a torque, or this is another name is called as moment of force. Torque or moment of force. What is mean by the torque or moment of force? Generally, suppose on the body I am applying the force F, external force, it produces the linear motion. I am applying the force, it produces the which motion here? Linear motion. Means I am applying the force in this direction, means it can move along the straight line. That is called as a linear motion. Here in the linear motion, when the force applied on a body, it is in the motion, means here what is here? This body is having the acceleration. That acceleration is called as linear acceleration. Means when the force applied on a body, here linear force applied on a body, that produces a linear acceleration, or that body in the which motion here? Linear motion. But in the general, in our daily life, here suppose I want to here close the door. I want to close the door means, suppose this is a door, I want to close the door here. This is what is here, door will be there. Or suppose I want to what is here, open the door. I want to open the door means what we do here. Suppose this is the door. I am here. This is I want to open the door like this. Means I want to apply the force here. Then applying the force here, this door will be what is here, open. Means this force, what is the use of this force? Suppose this is what is here, this is the door, my hand I am taken the what is here, my left hand I am taken as the door. Here this is I am here using this what is here, this is a force, I am applying the force like this. When applying the force like this, the door will be open. Means what is the use of this force? This force is what is here, rotating the door. Means it is rotating the door, means it is rotating the body. Means this force is used to the rotating the body. Here the force which is used to rotating the body, that force is called as what is here, torque or moment of force. Torque or moment of force is coming, this is nothing but a force, but it is what is here, here what is here, this is a turning, it can produce as a what is here, turning, or this is produces a rotating. So the turning effect of force, here the turning effect of force is called as here what is here, torque or moment of force. In the generally in the linear motion, force we are applying on a body, that force is used to produce the linear motion. But in order to produce a rotation motion, or in order to produce a rotating the body, here one physical quantity is required. That physical quantity is called as a torque or moment of force. What is the definition of the torque or moment of force? The turning effect of force. The turning effect of force. The turning effect of force about a the turning effect of a force about a fixed point or axis. The turning effect of a force about a fixed point or axis is called, this is called as what is there, torque or moment of force. This is called as torque or moment of force. Means this force is produces what is a turning effect. That turning effect of force about a fixed point, means this force is we are applying about the fixed axis or about the fixed point we are applying this force. That force is produced as a which effect here? Turning effect. That force is called as what is here? Torque or moment of force. Moment of force means it produces the here what is here? Turning. That's the reason this is called as a moment of force. Here in the generally in the linear motion, in order to produce a linear motion, what is here? We are applying the force, external force we are applying. But here in order to produce a rotation or turning, we have to apply the what is here? Torque or moment of force we have to apply on the body, right? The turning effect of a force about a fixed point or axis is called as a torque or moment of force. Generally this torque and moment of force we are discussing for the single particle, that is extending to the rigid body. What is the rigid body here? Rigid body means it is a combination of the particles. Here first the torque we are discussing for the single particle, that is extending to the what is here? That is extending to the system of particles. That is extending to the system of particles means here what is here? When adding all the torques, it can give the total torque of the rigid body. Just we are making the vector sum for calculating the torque of the rigid body. Just now we are discussing the torque of a single particle. Now listen here. Here torque, what is the definition of the torque? We know that the turning effect of a force about a fixed point or axis, means that force is we are applying about the fixed point or axis, that is called as what is a torque or moment of force. Now here listen here, first of all we are finding the what is the expression for the torque of a single particle. Now this is we are taken as a XYZ coordinate system. This is I am considered as a XYZ coordinate system. XYZ coordinate system I am considered. This is I am considered as a Z axis. This is I am considered as a Y axis. Now this is I am considered as a X axis. This is I am considered as a which axis here? X axis. This is the origin. Now here this is I am considered as the origin here, right? Now suppose this is I am considered as origin, means here now I am considered the here particle. This is I am considered as a particle P. Now this is having the O to P, that is I am considered as a position vector. That distance I am considered as a position vector, that is position vector R bar. Now on this particle I am applying the force in this direction. This is the force direction, this is the position vector direction. The vector can be extended here. What is here? This the vector will be, we can extend here anywhere like this, we can extend like this vector. Now here this is a force direction, this is a R bar direction, this is F bar. The angle between R bar and F bar I am taken as a theta. Now this is I am taken as a, this is also I am considered as a theta. Now this is a force applying in this direction. So this line is called as line of, here this line is called as a line of action of force. This line is called as line of action of force. Now this is called as a line of action of force. This is I am considered as a R bar. Now this is a perpendicular distance of the line of action of force from the origin. The perpendicular distance I am considered here. This is I am considered as a perpendicular distance. Okay, this is perpendicular distance, means here angle is how many degrees here? 90 degrees. Here this is a perpendicular distance of line of action of force from the origin. That is I am taken as the, this is a perpendicular distance. Now this angle is theta, this magnitude is r. or this r bar is dividing into two components. R bar is dividing into the two components means one is a vertical component. This is a vertical component. Another one is a horizontal component. This is I am considered as a r sin theta. Any vector divided into two components. One is a vertical component, another one is a horizontal. This is a horizontal component is r cos theta. This is a vertical component, this is a horizontal component. This is r sin theta, this is r cos theta. Any vector we can divide into two components. When angle we know that here this is a we can divide into two components. That is a this is vertical component, this is a horizontal components. Or another way we can suppose this magnitude I am considered as r. R means this is what is their opposite side. Opposite side means here this is a in this triangle we have to find the sin theta. Sin theta means opposite side by adjacent side. Now what is that? This is adjacent side. This is a sin theta. What is the sin theta here? Sin theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. Sin theta is the opposite side by hypotenuse means opposite side. This is opposite side. Suppose this is I am considered as a point E. Means this is OE is the opposite side. Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the OP. Now what is we are getting here? Sin theta is equal to OE by here what is there? OP. OP r bar magnitude is taken as r. So OE is equal to what is getting here? R sin theta. We can find like this also. Okay. Listen here. R bar magnitude I am taken as r. Magnitude means it can give what is the distance. Now what is there? This is r here. This is r. R is equal to magnitude of r bar. This is I am taken as a distance r. Now in this triangle I am taken as a sin theta. Sin theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. This is a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is what is there? OP. Opposite side is the OA. Opposite side is the OE. Here adjacent side is the EP. Now just I want to find the sin theta. Sin theta is equal to OE by OP. Sin theta is equal to OE by R. OE is equal to R sin theta. Similarly in this triangle you can find the cos theta also. Cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is the what is the EP by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the OP. Now what is here? EP is equal to OP into cos theta. Now EP is equal to what is the OP value? Here OP value is the R cos theta. So what is we are getting here? EP value is equal to we are getting the R cos theta. Here OE value is equal to R sin theta. We can find like this also. Or generally we can saying that the vector is resolving into two components. One is this is a vertical component is r sin theta, horizontal component is r cos theta. We can say like this also. Now this is here r bar is the position vector. Now that is dividing into two components. One is r cos theta, another one is r sin theta. Now from this we can define the torque. How to define the torque here? This is the general definition of the torque. The general definition is the turning effect of force about a fixed point or axis is called as a torque or moment of force. Now another definition, here mathematical definition. The product of magnitude of a force and perpendicular distance. Magnitude of force, perpendicular distance of line of action of force from origin. Here the product of magnitude of a force and perpendicular distance of line of action of force from origin. Means here from this we are saying that the torque can be defined as this is denoted with tau. This is we are reading as a tau. TAU. This is symbol is name is called as a tau. This is a symbol of the torque. Torque symbol is tau. It is read as a tau here. Now this is a tau is equal to can be written as here what is here? The product of magnitude of a force. Magnitude of a force is F and perpendicular distance of line of action of force from origin. The perpendicular distance of line of action of force is how much here? R sin theta, because here 90 degrees is there. So it is called as the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance is R sin theta. This is R sin theta is coming here. Now when coming that this is R sin theta, now I am writing here, this can be written as a Here this is a torque is equal to, this is I am writing another way, F into R perpendicular. R perpendicular means it is a perpendicular component. R sin theta I am written as a R perpendicular. R perpendicular component. This is a parallel component. Parallel component means we can write like this. Perpendicular means we can write like this. This is a perpendicular component. Now torque is equal to F into perpendicular distance, that is R sin theta. So we know that here this is we are representing another way also. Here this is I am writing here F R sin theta. F R sin theta I am written as a R F sin theta. This is R F sin theta. Now torque is equal to, here what is here R F sin theta. This is in the form of A B sin theta. Here what is here A cross B is equal to what we know that here A B sin theta. A cross B is equal to AB sin theta. So from this we are writing here torque is equal to R bar cross F bar. This is a here torque bar. This is I am written as a torque bar can be written as, here torque bar can be written as a, what is here? This is R bar cross F bar. This is called as a vector form. This form is called as a vector form of the torque. This is called as a vector form of the torque. This is a here definition of the torque, and this is a mathematical formula for the torque here. Mathematical formula can be written as a torque is equal to F into R sin theta. R sin theta is a perpendicular distance of line of action of force from origin. Now torque is equal to F into R perpendicular. Torque is equal to R F sin theta. Here R F sin theta. Now torque bar is equal to R bar cross F bar. This form is called as which form here? Vector form. Here A B sin theta can be written as A cross B. So torque bar, this is a vector form is equal to R bar cross F bar. This is called as a vector form of torque or moment of force. Now what is the unit of the torque here? Now here next to units of, what is the unit of torque? Generally we are discussing the SI unit or MKS unit. Torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance. So torque unit is equal to, what is here? Force unit is Newton. Perpendicular distance nothing but a distance. Distance is unit is meter. So force into perpendicular distance. Force unit is Newton. Perpendicular distance is meter. Perpendicular distance unit is meter. So Newton meter. That is the unit is Newton meter. Next another one is what is the dimensional formula? What is the dimensional formula of the torque here? Now dimensional formula of the torque can be written as force into perpendicular distance. Force dimensional formula ml t power of minus 2. Perpendicular distance nothing but a distance. Distance dimensional formula L. Now what is getting here? Torque is equal to m L square into t power of minus 2. This is the dimensional formula. Right. This is we are representing in the bracket here. Dimensional formula is m L square t power of minus 2. This is the dimensional formula of a torque, and this is the unit is Newton meter. Next here we know that here torque is equal to, next we are discussing the some cases. Now first one is case 1. If R equal to 0. If R equal to 0, what is the torque here? Torque is equal to formula here, what is here? R F sin theta. If R equal to 0 means 0. That is what is the distance of the particle from the origin. The distance of the particle from the origin is 0 means here F into sin theta. In this case torque value is equal to 0 into something is 0. Torque value is equal to 0. Now next case 2. Here if force F is equal to 0, force is 0. Now what is here? Torque is equal to R into 0 into sin theta. Now R into 0 is 0, here 0 into something is 0, torque is equal to 0. In the both cases torque is 0. Next another case also torque is 0, that is case 3. If theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 190. What is the meaning of theta is equal to 0? What is the meaning of theta is equal to 0? Theta is equal to 0 means this line of action of force is passing through the origin. Line of action of force is passing through the, what is here? A line of action of force is passing through the O. Line of action of force passing through O. Listen, here when theta is equal to 0 means this line is passing through the, what is here, O. Because the angle between R bar and F bar is theta. But when theta is equal to 0, this line of action of force, this is called as a line of action of force is passing through the O. That is the meaning of theta is equal to 0. In the both cases, when theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 180, what is the torque value here? Torque is equal to, here what is the formula here? Rf sin theta. Rf sin theta. Now, here this is a sin 0 or sin 180. Sin 0 value is 0. Sin 180 value also 0. So, what is getting here? Torque is equal to Rf into sin 0 I am substituting here. Sin 0 value is 0. Sin 180 value also 0. Because sin 90 plus 90. Sin 90 plus 90 is equal to cos 90. Cos 90 value is 0. So, torque is equal to Rf into sin 0 value is equal to 0. So, torque is equal to 0. In this case, torque equal to 0 means torque becomes to be minimum. When torque becomes to be minimum? In three cases also minimum here. When R equal to 0, F equal to 0, if theta is equal to 180 or theta is equal to 180 or theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 180. Here in three cases torque value is minimum. Torque minimum value is what is here is 0. Next, what is the torque maximum? When torque is maximum? When torque is maximum? When torque is minimum? Torque is minimum when R equal to 0, F equal to 0 or theta is equal to 0 or theta is equal to 180. In all these situations, torque value is minimum. Now, when torque is maximum? When torque is maximum? If theta is equal to 90 degrees. If theta is equal to 90 degrees, means R bar and F bar are perpendicular to each other. If theta is equal to 90 degrees, what is the meaning of this one? R bar and F bar are perpendicular to each other. In this case, here theta is equal to 90 degrees. Now, when theta is equal to 90 degrees, here what is here? We find the torque value. Torque is equal to Rf sin 90. Sin 90. Now, torque is equal to Rf into sin 90 value 1. So, torque is equal to Rf. Means in this case, the torque becomes to be maximum. So, torque maximum is equal to, here what is here? R into F. Right. Torque maximum is equal to R into F. Here torque minimum is equal to 0. Here what is the meaning of this one? What we understand from these two equations? Torque minimum is equal to 0. Torque maximum is equal to 0. Suppose here this is a door. This is a door is there. Here I want to open the door. Here suppose I am applying the force like this. Same direction of the door. Here I am applying the force in this direction. In this direction means here force and what is a radius vector both are in the same direction. Now in this case torque is minimum. Torque is minimum means the door is not opened when applying the force like this. Suppose this is the door. Here in this direction radius vector is there. Here I am showing here in the diagram clearly. Now listen here. I am showing here. Here what is the meaning of these two? Now this is a door. Here this is a door. I am applying the force in the same. On the door like this I am applying force. Now here this is a radius vector. Suppose the radius vector I am applying the force in this direction means the radius vector and force both are in the same direction. Means parallel to the door I am applying the force. When applying the force parallel to the door, now in this case here R bar and F bar in the same direction. So torque is becomes to be minimum. Now suppose I am applying the force perpendicular. Suppose I am applying the force here perpendicular I am applying. Here radius vector here is there. I am applying the force like this. The angle between them, the force I am applying here. Here angle between these two is 90 degrees. 90 degrees means suppose I am applying the force here at the end of the door here. Like this I am applying the force. Here I am applying the force like this. I am applying the force on the door end of this door. here in this case the torque becomes to be maximum because R and F are perpendicular to each other. When torque becomes to be maximum, the door can be easily opened. Right, this is the meaning of the torque minimum and torque maximum, because in order to open the door, we have to apply the force at the edge of the door, and we apply the perpendicular direction. When applying the perpendicular direction and edge of the door can be easily opened. Why easily opened means, here this is when edge of the door we are applying, R is maximum and force radius and this is what is here, R bar, position vector or radius vector and force both are perpendicular to each other. That's the reason that is easily opened. Why easily opened means, at that position torque becomes to be maximum. But when applying the parallel to the door will not be opened. Why will not be opened means, here torque becomes to be minimum. Here perpendicular to the door, when applying the force, easily the door can be opened. But the door, for this door we apply the force at the edge of the door. Why we have to apply the edge of the door? Because when applying the edge of the door, radius vector is maximum or position vector is maximum. That's the reason we apply the force at the edge of the door, and perpendicular to the door easily opened. Why easily opened means, at that position torque becomes to be maximum. When applying parallel to the door will not be opened. Why door will not be opened means, their torque becomes to be minimum. Clear up to this one? Right. This is your main use of the torque. Next, we will discuss what is here, angular. Next concept is what is here, angular momentum of a particle. Angular momentum of a particle. It is denoted with L bar. Okay, angular momentum of a particle, it is denoted with L bar. Right, same. Listen here, in the linear motion, what is coming here? In the linear motion means the body is moving along the straight line. In the linear motion, we are discussed in the, what is here, in the linear motion we know that linear momentum. We are discussed already, we know that. Linear motion, what is coming here? Linear momentum. Linear momentum is denoted with P bar. It is also vector quantity. But in this is coming in the linear motion or translational motion. Linear motion or translational motion. In the linear motion or translational motion, linear momentum is coming. But in the rotational motion, here angular momentum, we are defining the angular momentum. It is denoted with L bar. This is we are defining in rotational motion. In the translational motion, we are defining our linear motion, we are defining the linear momentum. Here same, this is a what is a here work, that is a what is the effect is there, linear momentum in the linear motion. Same effect is there, angular momentum in the rotational motion. So these are the comparable quantities. This is coming in the linear motion, this is coming in the rotational motion. Okay, right, same. The force applying on the linear motion, torque applying on the rotational motion. Similarly, here also linear momentum is coming in the, here what is here, linear motion, here or translational motion, angular momentum is coming in the rotational motion. Right, how to define this angular momentum? The momentum of a particle, the moment of linear momentum of a particle, the moment of linear momentum of a particle. The moment of linear momentum of a particle is called what is here? Angular momentum of a particle. Angular momentum of a particle. This is a definition here. The moment of linear momentum means linear momentum of a particle also in the motion. The moment of linear momentum of a particle is called as a angular momentum of a particle. Means the linear momentum also motion in the, here what is a rotational motion, that is called as the moment of linear momentum of a particle is called as a angular momentum of a particle. Now in this diagram, same diagram, in the place of the force, what is coming here? P bar. This is a particle, this is a P is called as a particle. Here I am showing here, this is a P bar is a linear momentum. This is line is called as line of action of linear momentum. Line of action of linear momentum. Now here we can define the angular momentum. How to define the angular momentum? Now angular momentum can be defined as the L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar. Similar as the torque, how defined here? Torque bar is equal to R bar cross F bar. Now this is also same. This is coming in the, here what is here? Rotational motion. This is coming in the linear motion. This is also coming in the linear motion. This is coming in the rotational motion. So we are also, this is also we are defining L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar. Now another way we can write like this. Here L is equal to, in the magnitude form, L is equal to P into R sin theta. P into R sin theta. Now R, L is equal to P into R perpendicular. What is R perpendicular here? This is R perpendicular is equal to the R sin theta. What is the meaning of R sin theta? R sin theta is a perpendicular distance of, R sin theta is a perpendicular distance of line of action of linear momentum. Perpendicular distance of line of action of linear momentum from origin. In the torque, what is coming here? R, what is the meaning of the R sin theta in the torque here? That is the perpendicular distance of line of action of force from the origin. Here what is the meaning of R sin theta here? Line of action of linear momentum from origin. This is the meaning of the R sin theta. So L is equal to P into R sin theta can be written as a R perpendicular. Right, these are the formulas for the here angular momentum of a particle. Right, now when it is maximum, similarly here also we are discussing the some cases here. Case 1, if R equal to 0, I am directly writing. If R equal to 0, L is equal to, we know that formula, L is equal to R into P, means RP sin theta. Now 0 into P sin theta equal to what is here? 0. Now case 2. Here if F equal to 0, F equal to 0 means if P equal to 0 here, if P equal to 0 in the second case, here if P equal to 0, here what is here? L is equal to R into 0. In this formula I am substituting R into 0. Here we can write like this also, RP sin theta or R into 0 sin theta. Here what is getting here? 0. Now L is equal to 0. Next to here what is here? Third case I am discussing here. Case third. If theta equal to 0 or theta equal to 180. Theta equal to 0 or theta equal to 180. What is getting here? L is equal to RP sin 0. Sin 0 value is 0. Now what is we are getting here? RP into 0 equal to 0. Sin 180 value also 0. Next to case 4, this is called as R is here L minimum. Next to case 4, if theta is equal to 90, I am writing here. Here case 4 I am writing here. Now case 4, if what is here? Theta is equal to 90 degrees. Means R bar and what is here? P bar are perpendicular to each other. Theta is equal to 0 means R bar and P bar in the same direction. Means theta is equal to 0 means line of action of linear momentum is passing through the origin. Now if theta is equal to 90 degrees means R bar and P bar are perpendicular to each other. Now in this case L equal to RP sin 90. RP sin 90. Now L is equal to RP into 1. RP into 1 means RP. Now in this case L value is equal to maximum. L maximum is equal to R into P. right? L minimum is equal to 0. In this case L becomes to be minimum, in this case L becomes to be what is here, maximum. This is a total discussion about the what is here, angular momentum of a particle. Angular momentum of a particle formula, L bar is equal to R bar cross P bar. What is the definition here? The moment of linear momentum of a particle. The moment of linear momentum of a particle is called as a, what is here, angular momentum of a particle, right? Next we will discuss the here very important relation, that is a relation between torque and angular momentum of a particle. Next the relation between torque and angular momentum of a particle. Torque and angular momentum of a particle. Okay. In the examination sometimes they will ask like this, very important topic here for the examination point of view for the 5 marks question. Now another way they are asking like this, show that torque bar is equal to dl bar by dt for a particle. Show that, like this they are asking. Okay, they will ask like this, show that torque bar is equal to dl bar by dt, what is here, for a particle, for a single particle, right? How to derive this relation, the relation between torque and angular momentum of a particle. Listen here, the torque can be written as the rate of change of angular momentum of a particle. The rate of change of angular momentum of a particle, or the change of angular momentum with respect to the time. The rate of change of angular momentum is equal to the external torque acting on the body, external torque acting on a particle. Here for a particle we are discussing, that's the reason the rate of change of angular momentum of a particle is equal to external torque acting on the particle, right? That is here meaning of this one, tau bar is equal to dl bar by dt. It is same as a Newton's second law. The second law also what is here? We know that here the rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum of a particle is equal to the here external force acting on the particle. F external is equal to, or F is equal to dp bar by dt. We are know that Newton's second law, right? Similarly here also, here the rate of change of angular momentum is equal to the external torque acting on the particle. The rate of change of angular momentum of a particle is equal to the external torque acting on the particle. Now we have to show that one. Now first we know that angular momentum definition. Here we know that what we know that here L bar is equal to the relation R bar cross P bar, R bar cross P bar. Now first of all I want to find the dl bar by dt. In the here what is here differentiation, we know that one rule, differentiation rule, that is called as for differentiation for multiplication. Now d by dt of u into v rule. D by dt of u into v is equal to first u constant, v differentiation, u into dv by dt plus next V constant U differentiation means du by dt into V. We can write like this also, du by dt into V and U into dV by dt, or you can write like this. First U differentiation V constant means here du by dt into V plus next U constant V differentiation, here U into dV by dt. One constant, another one is a differentiation. D by dt of U into V is equal to du by dt into V plus here U into dV by dt. First V constant, U differentiation. Next U constant, V differentiation. We use that formula here. Now what is here? First I want to find the what is here dl bar by dt. I want to find the differentiation. Here this is given to the equation number 1. Equation 1, differentiating with respect to t. With respect to t. Differentiating with respect to t. Here what is here differentiating with respect to t? What is I am writing here? This is dl bar by dt is equal to d by dt of r bar cross p bar. Okay, dl bar by dt is equal to d by dt of r bar cross p bar. Now dl bar by dt is equal to, I am applying the formula. What is the formula I am applying here? This is first of all r bar is constant, this is a differentiation. Now r bar is constant, this is a differentiation. Now first r bar differentiation, p bar constant. We can make like this also. Here what is here? dr bar by dt cross p bar as is one. R bar differentiation, p bar constant. Plus I am applying this formula. Here u constant, v constant, u differentiation. V constant, u differentiation. Here also p constant, r bar differentiation. Now next here what is here? R bar constant, p bar differentiation. R bar into dp bar by dt. Listen, here first v constant, u differentiation. Here also first p bar constant, r bar differentiation. Next here u constant, v differentiation. Here also, here what is there? R bar constant, p differentiation, dp bar by dt. Now from this we are writing here dl bar by dt is equal to, this is dr bar by dt. dr bar by dt means change in the displacement or change in the, here what is the position vector. Change in the position vector or change in the displacement is called as a velocity. Change in the position vector also gives a velocity. So v bar cross p bar. Here p bar also I am writing like this. P bar means momentum. Momentum is equal to mass into velocity. M into v bar. Clear? Next this is r bar into dp bar by dt. Since I am writing here, what are the here using here? Here this is dr bar by dt. V bar is equal to dr bar by dt. Here this is we are using. Another one is what is we are using here? P bar is equal to m into v bar. This is since. Now I am writing here dr bar by dt is equal to v bar, p bar is equal to m into v bar. So here dl bar by dt is equal to, this is m taking common. M is a what is here? Scalar or constant taking outside, remaining v bar cross v bar. Okay, plus r bar is r bar into dp bar by dt. dp bar by dt means change in the linear momentum. Change in the linear momentum is equal to external force acting on the body according to the Newton's second law. Now what is I am writing here? This is f bar. Since f bar is equal to dp bar by dt from Newton's second law. Here what is here from Newton's second law. Okay. Now listen here, v bar cross v bar. V bar cross v bar means a bar cross a bar is equal to, a bar cross a bar is equal to what we know that here 0 from vector product. The vector product of the same vectors is value equal to 0. I bar cross I bar equal to 0. A bar cross A bar equal to 0. So from this V bar is a velocity is a vector. This is also a vector. V bar cross V bar also 0 because that is a cross product of the same two vectors is 0. So what is we are getting here? dl bar by dt is equal to m into 0 plus r bar cross f bar. Now this value equal to 0. Now this value is equal to 0 means I am writing here. Next to here this value is equal to what is here? dl bar by dt is equal to 0 plus r bar cross f bar. M into 0 is 0. Now from this dl bar by dt is equal to what is we are getting here? R bar cross f bar. R bar cross f bar is nothing but what is here? Torque. Already we know that. Now from this we are writing here dl bar by dt is equal to tau bar. This is a tau bar. This is a symbol of the torque here. Here since what is here? Torque is equal to R bar cross F bar. Here from this we are saying that the rate of change of d by dt means rate. The rate of change of angular momentum is equal to external torque acting on the body. This is similar to the Newton's second law. What is here? dp bar by dt is equal to what is here? F bar. Okay. Now here what is here? From this we are saying that the rate of change of angular momentum is equal to external torque acting on the particle. That is extending to the body also. Now what is here? The rate of change of here what is here? Angular momentum of a particle is equal to external torque acting on the particle. This is a relation between what is here? Torque and angular momentum of a particle, or we know that here tau bar is equal to dl bar by dt. Right. This is a